Welcome back. It is Thursday morning, August 20th, 5:45 a.m. Sitting here with my coffee, and I've got quite a few things I want to show you. Saw this, and before I even read the article, yes, I jumped into what it could have been the dumbest bull trap ever. I took a huge risk because Tesla announced that their stock was going to split, so I bought some, and as of today, that was still a good idea because the stock keeps going up. But I'm waiting for that split. Fingers crossed, because the stock market is probably the riskiest thing you could do right now. Anyway, could Tesla split 3x the stock? Tesla's first stock split is set to go into effect at the end of August, with current shareholders receiving 4 additional shares for every share held. 5-for-1 split. Now, although the split doesn't change the fundamental picture for Tesla, it is a positive sign for a couple reasons. Tesla stock is up 4 times this year, trading at about $1,870 as of Wednesday. By implementing a stock split, the share would be brought to a more accessible price, closer to around $370 based on the current price. This could increase demand for the stock, considering Tesla is a high-profile name with a large retail investor following. This could help drive up Tesla's valuation in the near term. Separately, shares of split stocks on average have outperformed the market in the years following a split. Splits are also an indicator that the management is confident about a company's prospects, signaling that growth could remain strong going forward. Let's take some big companies for example. Apple's market cap up 3.5 times since the last split. Google up 2.5 times. Apple has split its stock 4 times since it went public. Since the most recent split in 2014, Apple's market cap has grown from about $570 billion to about $1.95 trillion currently. My goodness. An annualized rate of about 23%. The growth rate has been even stronger when we consider the 2005 split, with Apple's valuation rising 33% annually and revenues up 20x. Apple has announced another 4-to-1 split that will go into effect at the end of the month. And I bought Apple too, by the way. I don't know, guys. It could have been a really bad idea getting into the market while it's literally being propped up by the Federal Reserve, printing money. We'll see. I have also hedged a lot into precious metals, crypto. I still own bonds. About the only thing I haven't done yet is pull all my cash out of the bank and keep it in a safe. I have to start doing that soon too. We'll see. Similarly, Google's market cap is up an annualized 16% since its 2014 stock split, with its revenues jumping about 2.5 since then. 2.5 times. Microsoft, despite its significant underperformance through the 2000s, saw its market cap rise about 12% annually since its 2003 split, outperforming the S&P 500, which returned about 9% annually between 2003 and 2020. Can Tesla do the same? So Google and Apple have roughly tripled their market cap since their recent splits. Could Tesla replicate Apple and Google's success post its split? Sure. The company has multiple avenues for growth, including its fast-growing self-driving software business, an exciting pipeline of new models, and progress with battery technology. However, Tesla's split comes at a time when the company is at a relatively early stage of the growth cycle. Whoa, where'd it go? Tesla is already richly valued, with its P/E standing at over 200x based on consensus projected 2020 earnings, meaning that the company will have to execute very well to simply justify its current valuation, let alone drive further stock price gains. On the other hand, Apple's P/E stood at 14x during its most recent split, while Google's P/E stood at 25x during its first and only split. Is this a good time to jump into Tesla stock? Yes, especially if you believe in one important thing: Tesla metric. Tesla's time horizon. On the flip side, for a more balanced, risk-adjusted view, see our analysis Tesla valuation. Jump in or get out. What if instead you were looking for a more balanced portfolio? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so huge risk, but I'm telling you, Tesla's looking good, but huge risk, guys. Like, the last thing I'm thinking you guys should do if you're into investing is jump into the stock market right now. It's probably a bull trap. Probably going to see a bunch of people like myself left holding the bags. But I'm pretty confident about my employment, the company I work for, and what we do even during a pandemic, and I'll just buy more stock if that happens. Next up in crypto news, Omisego price doubles as DeFi and record Ethereum fees create perfect storm. Let's actually take a look and see if that's even true. Omisego. Wow, it's so far down now. Dude, this used to be way higher. Where is it? Did I pass it, guys? Is it really this far down? Hold on. Yeah, I passed it. It's 32. Yeah, it's up pretty high. Okay. Omisego price doubles as DeFi and record Ethereum fees create perfect storm. The native token for the Omisego network has more than doubled in the past week as record Ethereum fees lead some investors to look at layer 2 solutions. CoinGecko data shows Omisego tokens have increased 115% from $1.70 to $3.65 in the past 7 days, with the price surging by 30% in the past 24 hours. The rally means Omisego's market cap has surged by approximately $275 million It has surged by approximately $275 million since this time last week. I can't read. Omisego's prices has increased by nearly 1,000 since it fell to its all-time low of 35 cents after the Black Thursday crash in March. Right? Is it just all bullet points? Yeah, okay. Denis Vinokurov, research head at crypto exchange BQuant, told CoinDesk Omisego network was benefiting from a perfect storm of industry-wide developments. The craze around DeFi, a subset that has exploded to well over 6 billion, has seen a surge in activity on Ethereum, leading to soaring fees. There are also reports that the testnet for Ethereum 2.0, a new iteration that would make the blockchain much more scalable, crashed last week. Yeah, guys, ETH 2.0, I honestly am not even holding my breath anymore. It was supposed to be the Hail Mary saving grace creation of unholy crypto good news. It's been 4 years since they announced it, and they kept saying, this summer, and they even said it this year, summer 2020. Now it's looking like early 2021. The only thing you want to make sure is that if you have the ability is to try to stack 32 Ethereum coins by the time it comes out. It will allow you to create your own pool of staking instead of having to stake with others, which I don't even, I think that's good for your returns. Proof of stake is the big thing, right? Cardano moved to it, Tezos does it, VeChain has its own version of it. What I mean by that is that the coins that are generated are not being mined. They're just from other people's computers that are just putting them on the network. It's a very cool solution for passive income. And imagine getting 5% increased Ethereum every year. It's just going to be like a snowball dividend rolling down a hill, accumulating. It's going to be great, but it's never coming out. As such, investors are beginning to look more closely at layer 2 solutions, he said. Ethereum's average transaction fees rapidly shot up from under 10 cents in January to nearly, $3.40 currently. Holy crap. Stablecoin Tether, a notable gas guzzler, said Wednesday it was launching on Omisego network so it could take some of the pressure off the base layer. Interesting. Okay. Next up, news: Chainlink. This on-chain metric suggests Chainlink is ready to extend its uptrend, which at this point wouldn't even surprise me. But, Chainlink is this one coin that is always doing okay. Look, it's actually down with everything else today. But it's in the past week, it's always in the green when everything else is in the red. And it's still sitting not too far from its all-time high. And I still don't even know much about it. It became the number 5 coin again. It's been just kind of flipping between Bitcoin Cash and Chainlink. But let's see what it says. Chainlink has witnessed some intense volatility in recent days, with its strong macro uptrend stalling after it set fresh all-time highs of $20 earlier this week. Part of this recent strength has been fueled by an influx of publicity from mainstream media outlets that have covered the cryptocurrency's meteoric rise, as well as attention from social media stars like Barstool Sports founder Dave Portnoy. Be very careful about Dave Portnoy, guys. I like him. I thought it was really cool that he got to interview President Trump a few weeks back. and then he had a very neutral but friendly conversation with him. I'm seeing what he's doing with crypto. He's literally telling people to pump and dump certain coins. Like, he's going to get people to lose a lot of money, and they're going to want to kill him. What was it, Orchid? A few days ago, he's like, let's jump in and jump out of Orchid. Straight up pump and dump. Some of the people who read that message got left holding a bag. Like, that's just sad. Some people believe that these are all telltale signs of a top, but on-chain data regarding the cryptocurrency's underlying strength seems to suggest otherwise. While looking towards one historically reliable metric, it appears that Link's recent lows of under 15 may mark a long-term bottom and that the crypto's trend is beginning to shift back into the buyer's favor. Chainlink posts strong price action as analysts eye further upside. At the time of writing, Chainlink is trading up just under 4% at its current price of $16.80. This marks a notable upswing from daily lows of under 15 that have been tapped on multiple occasions. The cryptocurrency's ability to form a strong base of support at these lows is a positive sign that suggests upside may be imminent in the near term. As seen in the below chart from TradingView, throughout the past 24 hours, Link's price tapped the $15 level on 3 occasions. Each time it incurred a noticeable influx of buying pressure that helped it rebound. Despite showing signs of short-term strength, it still has a long way to go before it can reclaim its all-time high of 20, which sit just under 20% above where it is currently trading. These highs were tapped on 2 brief occasions, with each one resulting in a swift rejection. A firm break above this level may mark the start of Chainlink's next leg higher. On data shows that Link may be kicking off a fresh uptrend. Data from the blockchain analytics platform Santiment indicates that Chainlink's recent downturn may be fleeting and followed by a bull favoring trend reversal. While looking towards the cryptocurrency's token age consumed indicator, a sharp spike in this metric can be seen over the past couple of days. Santiment spoke about this in a recent post, saying, coinciding with the bottom of Link's rare major 60% drop, which many are referencing as the dip opportunity to buy, the largest token age consumed spike in 3 months occurred 7 hours ago. Price is volatile, as is the corresponding result of these spikes. They went further on to add that token age consumed spikes often precede price direction changes, with the spikes positioning at the bottom of the sell-off indicating that Chainlink may now be able to resume its uptrend. Yes, Chainlink is currently ranked number 5. Yep. One of these days, we're going to have to do a deep dive into Chainlink. I'm going to put that on my list, because the other thing I got to do is give you guys the Bitcoin Time Traveler. And I might do the Bitcoin Time Traveler soon, and we might not do it early morning. We might do it while I'm outside on the lake somewhere with my kid, and we will not sound like I'm trying to keep my voice low like I do on these videos, unlike my other channel. Short gold update. Gold prices are off their lows, but still down 1% following disappointing Philly Fed survey data. Gold prices remain under pressure, but are off their season lows after the Philadelphia Federal Reserve reported lower than expected sentiment on its regional manufacturing sector. Thursday, the Philadelphia Federal Reserve said that its manufacturing business outlook fell to a reading of 17.2 in August, down from the July reading of 24. The data missed expectations as consensus forecasts were calling for a reading around 21. The indicators for current activity, new orders, shipments, and employment remained positive, although all decreased from the readings in July, the report said. Despite the disappointing economic data, gold is not seeing significant movement in initial reaction. December gold futures last traded at $19.50 an ounce, down roughly 1% on the day. And with that, the gold market is open, and we're looking a little positive today. I still like where gold is. I still like where silver is. Silver's great, guys. Like, every time I look at this, I think that's what I tell you. Like, start off small with silver eagles. Silver eagles are very advantageous because, a stack of them, which is 20 of them, is decently affordable. You get them in a tube, and they're good for bartering when the time comes that people don't want dollars anymore. Now, I do want to introduce someone. This is someone that I follow on YouTube, and she doesn't know me. I'm not getting anything from her, but I highly recommend, if you are subscribed to this channel, that you also subscribe to ITM Trading with Lynette Zhang. There's the channel, almost 100,000 subscribers. This woman is a boss. She definitely leans right. She definitely leans. She definitely has a lot of the same viewpoints that I have. Let's just put it that way. She knows there's going to be a reset and a collapse coming. She would be very mad at me for jumping into the stock market recently. And she is all about hedging against the coming collapse with gold and silver, and particularly collectible coins. She is not a fan of gold bullion. She only buys collectible coins if she can. You should definitely check out her videos. I'm pretty sure she does a video every single day almost. And most of them are Q&A. Like, people send her questions, she answers them. Even yesterday's was great, super informative. Highly recommend you listen to her. She does, inevitably plug their service. Like, this is a company that sells gold and silver, and they also have consultants that'll talk to you about like a plan and everything. But she's very well known for saying cover your assets, as well as saying if you don't hold it, you don't own it when it comes to gold and silver. Like, don't be investing in like ETFs or stocks that like are completely hedged on the gold price. You need to buy the physical coins. Highly recommend Lynette Zhang's channel. Just totally free plug for her. This is just so you know where I get a lot of my information about gold and silver, because it's mostly new for me. Like, my history has always been crypto and stocks and bonds, and I haven't really been doing precious metals until recently. So this is where I get a lot of my information from. Anyway, let's do a little refresh here. Cryptocurrency prices look like they might be picking up a little bit. Bitcoin's getting close to 12,000 again. Ethereum is still well above 400, which I love. XRP, I'd like to see it performing better. It's just kind of been trading back and forth between 29 and 30 cents. We covered Chainlink already, still the number 5 coin. See, here's the market cap. So when Bitcoin Cash gets above that number and Chainlink doesn't move, it goes back to number 6 again. Bitcoin Cash can go F itself. The story behind Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin Cash SV is that Bitcoin split, it forked. It created this little baby Bitcoin Cash, and then Bitcoin Cash forked and it created this little baby Bitcoin SV. They're worthless. I mean, if you really want to, you can take a risk by buying a few of them. Literally, if their names didn't have the word Bitcoin in them, they would be useless. They wouldn't even be here. Cardano, I just don't understand why it's slumping so hard. I'm a little disappointed given that we got our proof of stake. Tezos slipped. I mean, it's all basically slipped. It's just, this is the usual kind of dip you see. VeChain back down to 22 ranking. Neo is up into the top 20 now. Same with IOTA. It's about to be in the top 20. That's interesting. Let's check on our friend little Digibyte. Slipped down to 42. Still above 3 cents. That's probably one of the longer updates I've ever done, folks. Almost 20 minutes. Have a great day today. If you have questions, comments, please drop some in the channel. I don't know if I've ever gotten a single comment in this channel. A lot of you come from my other channel. I appreciate that. I'm actually not going to do a plug for my other channel in this channel for now. I like to keep this finance related. But drop me some comments, some questions. Good to chat with you as always and learn about this stuff together with you. And with that, have a great day and take care.